Hello everybody, this is Drmcbrick and I am here with a much requested video. Many of you, and I mean many of you, have emailed me, sent me direct messages on Instagram, or have put it in the comments that you would like to see a tour of all of the rides that I have and that I'm going to have in my SixFigs amusement park. So I thought, you know what? Since we're all stuck inside, I might as well make this video and show you all the different rides that I have and attractions in SixFigs, as well as those attractions and rides that are coming soon. Stay tuned. Okay, so we have the entrance to SixFigs as you come down here, and you can see that the park is adorned by this wonderful medieval gate. And that is actually from the Kingdoms line of Lego castle sets, and it is the jousting set, and it is really, really cool. And what I've done is use it for a gate. Now, you can see the SixFigs signs right up there that tell you this is an amusement park, and it is full of attractions. So let's see what attractions we have. Well, first of all, one of the attractions when you first walk in is the ticketing area. You come through the turnstile there, and you're greeted by everyone who is in period piece. Right there, they're in the medieval knight pieces, and all of the pikesmen and all that kind of stuff. And then you have a medieval village, and this medieval village is such where there are gift shops and a smitty shop back there, and a whole bunch of different activities and scenes and things going on like that. And you can see there's William Tell actually, and it looks like he's going to have an apple on his head there. So as you come through, you are greeted by one of the main attractions, which is the medieval castle. And this is actually a real castle that was here way back in the 1300s, before Figsdale was even thought about as a town. And this castle stood here on the banks of this river, and the tributary of this main river that goes out into the bay. And you can see that everyone is in period piece and costume and all that kind of stuff. And it's just a really fun thing to go into. Beside the castle is one of our main rides. This is the Big Daddy, excuse me, the main ride for SixFigs. This is the coaster, the big coaster that enables all types of figs to ride on top. Make sure you're not standing when you get up to the top. David Hasselhoff was rumored to be standing up there actually, and well, you know what? We haven't seen David since. Hopefully don't do that. Anyway, and I think down at the bottom is Zabadak's hat way down there. But anyway, so we have the big roller coaster, and that roller coaster is going to stay right where it's at in SixFigs. Now, I'm going to flip around here to give you more show you some more rides and attractions. Okay, so you can see how that looks there. Now, I don't have all of my background up in terms of clouds and stuff. When you come down, you know, it has a nice look when you're looking at the clouds and things like that, but I still have to add cloud backgrounds and everything like that over there. But you can see the attraction, and it stands high above SixFigs, high above the castle, but that is one of the main rides we have. Now, another feature that we have is a haunted house. Now, when you go into this haunted house, and it's not open at the moment, but when you go into this haunted house, there are all kinds of spooky and scary things to walk through. And so the attraction is similar to the Haunted Mansion in Disney World. It is actually one of those haunted mansions that you can walk through. Now, right now, we still have to put some base plates and things like that on there and continue that path all the way up there into the haunted house in the Haunted Mansion, so you can see that. So that is another attraction that we have at SixFigs. Still another one is another Big Daddy. This is the Ferris wheel, and right now all of our SigFigs are on the Ferris wheel, and they're all vying to be mayor of Figsdale. And you can see this really towers over any other thing, even the roller coaster here in SixFigs. We have the queue down there where you walk through. Looks like somebody's getting ready to get on the ride. We do have lights on it, but we haven't lit it up in a while. And we need to gear it down because it runs so fast, and we have yet to do that. So that is the Ferris wheel, and in this area here is kind of a carnival type of area. So the idea is you come from the medieval area here, and you come over here to the carnival area. And this carnival area has all kinds of things. It has the Hot Shot Gallery from the BRICKLink A-Fall special that they did last year in 2019, I think it was. And you have the dunk tank and everything, all the little carnival things, the ice cream, the Dippin' Dots, the strength meter and all that kind of thing like that. And that enables this area, this center area here of SixFigs to be more of a carnival area. Now we do have more carnival rides that we are going to put into the SixFigs carnival area. And those rides yet to come are the Carousel, which is just an absolutely beautiful model. It's an extremely fragile model, however, but it's a wonderful set. And we have the mixer right here. So those two rides are going to be spread out and put in a carnival area in SixFigs. So that whole area there will look more like a carnival as opposed to just the Ferris wheel and the shooting gallery. Walking from the medieval village, you come into the pirate lands. Now these pirate lands, the story behind this area here is that this was actually a large bog and a kind of a swampy area, and pirates settled here way back in pirate times. And they came off of the Bay of Figs and they settled in this bog right here. And you can see some of the remnants of some of the statues and things like that. But the main attraction, at least at the moment, is the pirate roller coaster. And so the pirate roller coaster goes out over the water and into the Bay of Figs. And all of this out here is the Bay of Figs. Just assume this is all blue and water and everything like that. So it actually goes over top of the water and comes out and stretches and stuff like that. So we have this bog down here, even an alligator and all that kind of stuff. But because the new Barracuda Bay set that's coming out, we've extended it. And we've extended it out, and you can see our yellow barrels right there. And Piper's put some figs in there, so there's a bunch of stuff going on. But we've extended it out because we are going to have the entrance to Barracuda Bay, and there is going to be a ride on this table here, possibly the next table as well. Yes, that's right. I did get 2 sets. So we're not sure what we're going to do with 2 sets, but I know what I'm going to do with 1. Basically what's going to happen, I mentioned this on several videos, so I won't go into details, but we are going to have the 2 islands out there with the boats and everything like that, and we are going to make this a roller coaster. And the roller coaster will start here at this little building here, and it's going to go through the Barracuda Bay set. We might even connect it to the main pirate coaster. So it might be, once we get all the BRICKLink parks, it actually might be a coaster that goes through the entire pirate attraction area. So let me know what you think about that in the comments. I think that would actually be really, really cool. So we have the pirate area right there. That whole area is going to come out. I've got water plates and stuff like that coming to fill that all up. We may make 2 separate coasters, or we may make 1 large coaster. Not really sure how we're going to do that, or I know how we can do it, but I'm not really sure if we're going to do it. It all depends on if I can secure the amount of track and the pieces I need on BRICKLink at this point. So we have the carnival area over here. As we walk through the carnival area, let's show you another attraction. We move into Kiddieland, into the little kids land. Now there has to be a roller coaster, right, for the little kids, and this is it. This is a double roller coaster. This is a roller coaster for those preteens, which is here, and you can see it is a, let's spin it around here, get it going. It is a dino coaster, so you can see the dino right there. There he is, his head. It looks pretty nasty coming through there. And then for the little ones, for the little toddlers and stuff, we have a little tiny coaster for them to ride. And it's just a little thing like you would find in any amusement park for your little toddlers to ride, and parents can ride with them as well on their lap. So that is a kiddie area just for the kids. So kind of a little mini roller coaster for the kids. Now, as we move into the attraction where we have our Explorers attraction, there's going to be several rides. So we move through here, and as you see the tracks going above the Explorers area in that hot air balloon right there, we have kind of a little gondola ride. And what we've done here is we've made these little gondolas here, and made them into like little cars, little Explorer cars, kind of facsimiles of the Explorer cars that you found in the 90s sets. And we've started out here with the hot air balloon, and the idea is that you, I don't know, there's Donatello over there, right? What's going on? Anyway, we start out, the idea is that you go up there, and you're riding in a gondola above the Egyptian sands and monuments and pyramids and obelisks and all that kind of stuff. So you go around here, and you can see that takes you all the way over here to ancient Persia, and takes you around through the Persian castle. Now I have that carousel over there. That's not going to be over there, okay? So pay no attention to that. You take it, you go over there, you come back around the treehouse. We may even connect it up with the treehouse at some point, and then we're going to come back in through here, and it comes all the way around here, and at some point here it will end. Now we've also thought about actually making it, when it comes around here, finishing it off, bringing it around, and then just bringing it back up here. We may end up doing that, or one of the things I wanted to try my luck at is basically moving this moving Piper's paint stand and putting a carousel right here, or a turntable, so that it turns around and the gondola goes back around and stuff like that. It's not going to be motorized, obviously, but it'll be the suggestion of everything that could be done on a gondola ride for this particular area. Okay? Now, another thing that we're going to do is we're going to make a flume ride. That's right, a water flume ride. And the flume ride is going to encompass both the Wild West and the Prince of Persia sets. Now, this Prince of Persia set right here is a really cool gauntlet, right? And so we are going to make this, and we're going to put some blue tiles through it and everything, and make this into a water gauntlet so that you can go through it. And then as you go through it, now this is not put together the way it's going to be, right? So I mean, this part here. So don't worry about how it's situated or anything. The idea is this is just kind of where things are going to are be placed. But this will be a gondola ride. So water will start probably somewhere behind here. There'll be probably another table back here. We're going to see if we can squeeze tables all the way back through here. We're only going to have a little tiny space right there. But we're going to squeeze some tables back here. So you'll start right back here. You'll kind of start out, go down, woohoo, go down through there. Just a little start, come around, excuse me, and go through some waterways and stuff like that. And it's going to end up going through this huge gauntlet here of water, and you'll end up in a splash zone back there. So that's kind of the idea. Now this ride, or this attraction, the gondola water ride, probably won't be here necessarily. It'll probably be back here, because we have 3 tables. We're going to do one more table, and one more table. So we'll have all of this back here as well. So that will be another attraction. So we're going to shift all of this and bring it back in here. Excuse me. There'll also be Fort Legoredo back here, which will be part of the Wild West rides. And we will have the Ewok Village that'll go back here. And we're going to bring the gondola ride through some of the Ewok Village. And we're going to connect it all up. So the gondola ride, this ride right here, is going to snake around and come even back further through here and stuff like that. Another possibility that we might do is we might make this flume ride with the Wild West over here, and we might make it connect with the waterways in this area here with the Islanders. So we have a lot of possibilities there. Now, so all of this, again, is going to shift back on these tables. This will be empty. Because we have the haunted house, kind of the fun house, we have the coaster there, we have Joker Manor. And Joker Manor, Joker roller coaster is going to go right in here, okay? So all of this will be kind of, and again, I have a lot of landscaping to do, a lot of little walls and things to build with rocks and and all kinds of landscaping and you know, mounds and things like that, grassy knolls, so to speak. So I'll do all of that, you know, eventually. But Joker Manor will go back here, and that'll be another roller coaster that will be back here on the end as well. And we will be expanding that. So all of this plus Fort Legoredo will come over here, and it will be part of a Flume ride, a Flume boat ride, and a kind of to take you through all of that that Western goodness and stuff like that. So one more attraction that we'd like to put into SixFigs is this beauty right here. And Adrian has the idea, and he has the track to make it go around in a circle. So it's just a small little racetrack, but this would be a great kind of a little race ride, similar to what they have at Legoland in a sense, where the kids could get in the cars and drive around. We want to use this because it's just absolutely fabulous. Right now, as you can tell, I have it on display on my shelves, but we want to use this in SixFigs. So what I'm thinking is, with the Western stuff being back here, maybe having that racetrack right here on the corner or something like that at this table back here. So that is a wonderful ride. Whoa, we can go back there and take a look. Just absolutely love this ride, or love this set, I guess. It's really a cool set. I do have a video up on this set on the channel if you want to take a look. If I can remember, and I never remember, but if I could remember, I'll toss a card right up above to this video. So anyway, yeah, so that's the racetrack that we want to put up as well. So that, I believe, are all the rides that we have planned at the moment for SixFigs. Now, right now it's getting kind of cramped because we're out of tables, and because of the quarantine and stuff, I can't run over to IKEA and grab a couple of tables. So I have to order them, and ordering tables in bulk gets, you know, kind of, doesn't get that expensive. Well, shipping can be expensive, but it's just the packaging is just such a pain. And I can't keep up with the recycling and the cardboard. So anyway, we may have to wait until we get those tables. Plus, we're trying to make sure we, you know, save our money and be liquid and stuff, and not dump all of my money into Lego when we have a quarantine and a pandemic going on, because you never know when you're going to need some cash on hand. So anyway, so that's what's going on with SixFigs. I cannot wait to get the Pirate Bay, or the Barracuda Bay pirate set right there. It's down this. It's in the next town over at the distribution center. Hopefully it'll arrive by FedEx tomorrow, and I can start building on it and get going. But those are the rides we have in SixFigs right now. That's a closer tour of SixFigs Amusement Park. Okay, so I hope for those of you that were really interested in all the different rides and attractions I have in SixFigs, I hope that answered your question. For those of you that weren't that interested but still watched the video, thanks for watching, and I hope you got something out of the video. We have a lot of plans for SixFigs. SixFigs is actually becoming much bigger than Figsdale, and I have a backstory behind that as to why it's becoming much larger from a fig perspective. But anyway, please like this video if you can. Subscribe if you're so inclined, and share this video if you'd like as well. Also, go to the description, and in the description are the links to all of my socials, to Instagram, to Flickr, to Facebook, to the website, and also to my merch store where you can buy really cool SixFigs, Figsdale, and Drmcbrick merchandise. This is Drmcbrick signing out.